What's going on, Radio Nation? Today, we're diving into a brand new release from one of the most recognized independent voices on YouTube right now, Peyton Parrish, and his new track, Carry the Cross. This isn't just a reaction. It's kind of a mini spotlight, and we'll get started right after this.
KDMS 121.4 Rig Radio.
Okay, for those that might not know, Peyton Parrish is one of the strongest examples of a digital era artist who turned YouTube into a global stage. He didn't show up trying to blend in. He showed up with a voice that cuts through everything. Deep, commanding, unmistakable. And pair that with cinematic production that feels like it belongs in a film score as much as it does in a music library. From the beginning, his music carried a sense of scale. Big themes, big emotion. Songs that sound like they're built for arenas, battlefields, and cathedrals, all at the same time. And that identity wasn't a gimmick. It became a signature. Over time, his work started reflecting more personal themes, belief, resilience, responsibility, and spiritual weight. Instead of abandoning that epic tone that defined him, he redirected it toward meaning. That evolution is what keeps his catalog alive, instead of frozen in one era. He's not repeating himself. He's just expanding the story. Peyton's audience, well, that's a different story. They're not there just for background music. They're there for feeling. His fans connect to the conviction of his delivery. When he sings, it doesn't feel like a performance. It feels like a declaration. That level of sincerity is rare in modern music, and, well, people respond to it. There's a sense of strength in his catalog, but also vulnerability. Songs about struggle don't sound theatrical. They sound lived in. And that balance between power and honesty is what builds loyalty instead of temporary hype. His community didn't form from one viral hit. It formed because listeners trusted the intention behind the music. And once that trust exists, people stay. If you go back to the early chapters of his rise, you'll see the blueprint forming fast. Those cinematic Viking-inspired releases spread across the internet because, well, they felt different. They weren't casual covers. They were transformations. He took songs people already knew and rebuilt them into massive, atmospheric experiences. That's when the channel shifted from uploads to identity. From a guy singing online to an artist with a world attached to his sound. Those early releases didn't box him in. They gave him a foundation strong enough to grow from. And everything he's doing now sits on top of that groundwork. Which brings us to the present moment. Perry's new single, Carry the Cross, feels like a continuation of his core themes. Strength under pressure, belief under weight, standing firm when the road isn't light. It keeps that epic scale he's known for, but turns the lens inward. It's about endurance, about carrying something heavy and choosing not to drop it. That's powerful territory for a songwriter. So as we listen, we are not just reacting to sound. We'll be reaching to the message, to the intention, to what the song is trying to say beneath the production. All right, Radio Nation, without further ado, let's run it. Here is Peyton Parrish's new single, Carry the Cross.
I've walked through the hellfire. I've faced the grave many times, just to point my finger at God. Many times my sin has tried to steal my peace, but then you gave me like a wave and rescued my soul. Oh no, I'm all yours. I will carry my cross through the storm and the rain. I will lay down my life for the love of the Lord. In the face of the darkness, came and set me free. My Lord, I will carry my cross through the storm and the rain. I will lay down my life for the love of the Lord. In the face of the darkness, I'll reach for the light. I'll sacrifice my will and carry the cross with you. Jesus, I'll 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 carry the cross with you.
Well, there you have it. Let me tell you, if that track connected with you, don't let the energy stop there. Go support the original release, stream it, share it, let the artist know what that song meant to you. Independent music only grows when listeners become part of the movement. So whether you followed him from the early days or you're just discovering him now, Peyton represents a modern wave of artists who built their career without waiting for the industry's approval. He carved his own lane and millions of listeners stepped into it with him. And Peyton, if you're watching this, respect, brother. Seriously. Putting your beliefs into your art takes courage. And whether you're someone that agrees or not, that level of honesty is what keeps music alive. And Radio Nation, I want to know what hit you hardest. What did you hear in that song that stuck with you? Drop it in the comments below. Because we spotlight music here, but the conversation is what keeps it alive. If you're new here to the channel, subscribe and step into the community. We cover artists who build their own paths, whether AI or independent. And we break down the meaning behind the sound, not just the surface. This is Rig Radio, and I'm DMS, reminding you never turn your back on good music. See you in the next vid.